live on my Facebook as well, so just give me some time. So I want to talk about some things. I said get the drink on my damn face. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I am now live on YouTube and on Facebook. What's up, family? Okay, so I'm relaxing. This is laid back Wednesday. Um, I just got some couple of things I want to talk about. Loyalty. Um, I just don't think that people really understand what that is anymore. Um, a whole lot of pillow talking. That's what we used to call it. I don't know if they still call it that. I think they call it, it's another name. My ex-husband said when a guy is, I guess when he's trying to listen to what, just in the bed, whatever. I can't think of, but we called it pillow talking. But anyway, I just want to say this about who I am, right? If we're friends, we're friends. And if I mess with you heavy, I mess with you, right? Even associates, I give the utmost respect to. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that doesn't mean that nobody talks about nobody. I mean, because if you don't, that's on you. But I'm saying that you have somebody that you'll share stuff with. Like I have a sister, so I can call my sister and we could talk about whoever and whatever, right? But I mean, if I really mess with you heavy and you are a friend of mine, there is no backbiting. There is no me allowing in your absence someone to talk about you in my face. I just don't roll like that. I've already shown that to so many uh, people that I've been close with. I'm not one of them. You're not going to talk about somebody I'm close to in front of me and think you're going to bad mouth them to me. But you just don't have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's just rare today. It's a lot of people that I was friends with when I was younger. Not even really, I mean, all the way up until my late 50. Well, when I was 50. Now I just recently cut them off because it may have taken me that long to really understand that I was their friend, but they weren't mine, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a habit of holding on because I was solid. Not them. It was me being solid. You know what I'm saying? But as I began to heal and start looking at things for real with a clear mind, a sober mind, you know what I'm saying? You start peeping things out. And even I'm saying even after I got sober, physically, mentally, my mind was still clouded by some of my old behavior. Like holding on to people that wasn't worthy. They shouldn't even been in my life for real to begin with. You know. I think that's rare that we don't really have that no more. Being real solid. Now I got a solid circle, but I'm saying there just some people just do not operate like that no more. I'm around now like some younger people, and it's just different. Yeah, this is how they move. Is different. Some of them. It's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? And not, I'm not even talking about in my skits in particular. I'm talking about young people that I interact with. With me having my cleaning company, I'm constantly around with younger people. They move different. They think different. They operate different. The way they process things is different. Versus they call me what you would call old school. But I'm solid. I'm not perfect, but I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about uh, me not being the same way. I keep that same energy whether you in my face or not. That's what I mean. Anyway, so I don't know. I done lost my train of, I haven't lost my train of thought. I guess I'm trying to articulate it. Hi, how y'all doing? Yes, I know that's right. I'm also on YouTube, y'all. Facebook family. Hi, Penny. Hi, Don. Um, I don't know, y'all. Stuff. It's really been on my heart. Like, like with my siblings. I have never chose a man, married or not. I've been married twice. And I ain't never chose a man over my siblings. I've never chosen. That's just not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna respect my husband, but I ain't. I'm not gonna. I'm not. That's just who I am. Now I've had some associates and some friends that'll choose a man over you as plain as shit. And then when the relationship don't work, then they back looking dizzy. I'm just saying. That's never been me. I just never, I've never done that. Regardless of who I'm with, my friends still gonna be my friends. I'm gonna still be loyal to my friends. I may not spend as much time, because I'm in a relationship, but I'm still solid. I'm still there. I'm the friend that you don't have to ask me when I know there's a need. I'm gonna give it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. I never forget Pastor Mitchell used to say sometimes when somebody say I'm gonna pray for you, your prayer, the answer to their prayer could be in your purse or your pocket or a listening ear. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to be, oh, God, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. Or, okay, my God, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. When the answer to the prayer could be, you can help somebody, right? That's what kind of friend I am. So anyway, I see the lack of it. So all I try to be is what I don't see in the world. I try to be that. Try to be a better version. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to become a better person each and every day. So recently, I've been getting overwhelmed. So I do skits. I got a book coming out. I have a cleaning company, and then my play. So I'm trying to navigate. And then life. I have a brother that's incarcerated. My mom, but my mother's not a problem. I'm just saying life. Just navigating. Just navigating. And then me and my mental. Not even struggling with addiction or nothing like that. I'm saying just my mental, trying to stay right. See, until you've lost, and I was just sharing this with Big, until you have lost your mind or a nervous breakdown or something of that nature, then you'll protect your peace at all costs. So that's why I don't play about my peace. I'm not gonna allow I'm talking about nobody. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Time I see something that's starting to overwhelm me, I gotta pull tight. I have to do it for my sanity. I have to do it. It doesn't have to make sense to nobody else. And that would be what I want to share with everybody else too. You gotta pull tight when you feel like something is stealing your peace, because they say if it's costing you your peace, then it's too expensive. You gotta move up, you gotta move around, you gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? See, I've had that. I didn't even know it was called a nervous breakdown. I didn't know what was going on. I know my mind is snapped. I knew that. I knew I was crazy. I'm telling you, I was out of my mind. Wasn't even no drugs involved. My mind is snapped. So that's why I don't play. I don't have time for nothing. Nothing. Anything that don't enhance me or be an addition to, I can't be bothered with it. Because if it subtracts from me, I just don't need it. I can't fool with it. You know what I mean? So I protect my peace at all costs. But I got some good stuff coming forward. And a vision literally just came, surviving the streets of Dayton, Ohio. Now, I don't know what the Most High got in store. I really don't. I don't know if this is supposed to be a documentary. Is this supposed to... I don't know. I really don't know. A series? I don't know. I just know that's what came. Surviving the streets of Dayton, Ohio. Um, so we'll see where that's going. But what do you do to keep your peace? I'm interested in knowing. What do y'all do to keep your peace? Like, what are things that y'all do? Like I just told you, I will move. I will block. I will unfriend. I will mute. I will ignore. I have to set up boundaries. I can't do it with anything. With anything. Then another thing that bothers me, like today, people will ignore your text, or they're like, say for instance, we're doing business. This has happened to me twice within last month, twice. So a woman said, Michelle, yes, boundaries always, absolutely. Um, she said I had the job. It was a large contract. I'm talking about, and I was referred by a Westwood brother, my childhood friend. He referred me. Okay. She said I had the job. She was going to email me the information. Okay. And all I had to do was send in my routing and all that, blah blah blah. I get home. I text her. I see it for some hours that went past. I thanked her for giving me the opportunity. Blah blah blah. The lady never responded. Right. So I waited. So the next day, no, later on that evening, she wasn't never responding from me on my one phone. I called her from my other phone. She responded. Once she found out it was me, she didn't respond anymore. Now, I didn't understand any of that. I don't understand. I didn't get it. If you changed your mind, you changed your mind. Still, I'm going to thank you for at least even thinking of Safe Haven Cleaning Company. But she didn't even respond back to me. That kind of shit, I don't know how. Oh, God. It just bothered me so bad. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she played. It just took time. But I don't know. But, I don't know. And it's not just with business. It just seemed like people, period, will look at your text or something and they not seen it and they don't get back with you. I don't know how to handle all that. I have to learn to even, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I just feel like I'm in a damn, like I'm an alien or something. I don't know. But yeah, Michelle, boundaries always. I definitely had to. I had to create something for myself. Even my brother in penitentiary. Sometimes his conversation is so damn draining. I don't be wanting to hear um, all that what he be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be draining to me because I worry about him. So when he tell me about this, then that happened in the penitentiary, and my mind is where. So sometimes I have to even put up a boundary with him because it was at one time. I had no boundaries. I didn't have boundaries, and my love language was really strong, and I didn't know how to. I didn't have boundaries when it came to other people that I love. You know what I'm saying? So now I do. I create boundaries for myself. I'm learning to respect people and their wishes. So right now, I just feel like I feel like when your mind is all in a disarray, it shows in your house, your car, your life in general. And so that's what was going on with me with the skit, the play, the job, the this and all of that. It was just all over the place. And so I needed to step back a little bit, start creating and be about my business. Like, and that's where I'm at. Like, it's about getting some order. I also wanted to ask y'all about my I have an uncle that told me that he told me about 10 years ago you need to start stacking up on non-perishable items, water, um, uh, my pistols, bullets, walkie-talkies, generators. He told me to get all of this stuff 10 years ago. No lie. Now, mind you, he been doing this. And now I see why he said that. I don't know if y'all doing it, but if you're not, then I would suggest that y'all really do start just buying y'all's rice and beans and you know what I'm saying, things like that. These are things that we really need to start focusing on. I don't operate in fear, but I'm saying being prepared is what I just think we need to do that. I sometimes operate in I procrastinate a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then then be panicking when it's at the last minute. But I just really think I wanted to just share that we need to start getting, non-perishable items to start stacking up on those type of things. Seriously, I've been sharing it with my family, and I'm sharing it with y'all. We need to really start getting those things and stacking up, but just being prepared for other days. Hey, beautiful Shay. So, but yeah, that was it. I didn't really want much. I just had some on my mind. Y'all know I get on here and just be talking. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all got something y'all want to talk? Or y'all got some questions for me? Or I already asked her one, and the beautiful sister said she creates she said she had to create, she operates in having boundaries. Hey, Vivi, baby. So is there anything that y'all really want to discuss? Anything on y'all heart? Because y'all know I'm an open book. Whatever y'all want to ask me. Let me see. They turn me on. What turn you on? Your energy. I don't know what this person on YouTube is talking about. Because I don't know what I done said about what turns somebody on. People is off the chain, boy. Uh, but yep, that's about it. That's really what I wanted to talk about. Just having to create boundaries, protecting my peace at all times. What I told y'all, what else I said? Get y'all non-perishable items. Um, just people are just weirdos, is what I know. I'm talking about really, really weird, and I'm telling you, and I just, it's hard for me to relate. A lot of young women, they gravitate toward me. Yeah, like I said, people just weird, honey. I'm gonna just continue to love, live, and laugh. That's all I'm gonna continue to do. Enjoy my life. When y'all see me dancing by myself, having a good time, that don't mean that I don't want no man, cause I love men, honey. Yes, in Lord, and nothing like a man's energy. But I'm okay though by myself. Again, because if you done been in some bull crap like I was in when I was married, honey, Lord, listen. Okay, Demetrius, you said you want to join me. Who are you, Demetrius? Let me say something. We're gonna see what Demetrius talking about. I don't know who it is, but if it's something crazy, we just gonna uh I want to get a wood morning stove. Yes, Shay, for real. Hi, Demetrius. I'm trying to add you on. You said you wanted to join me. Um, yes, a wood stove. We need all of those type of things. Okay, it's trying to join you, Demetrius. I don't know what's going on. It's saying joining. Um, hi, Karen. Yes. Um, just I don't know, whatever y'all want to put in here, because people watch my live. So if y'all have any encouraging words for somebody that may be going through it, please type it in to encourage them. Hi, TT. I love you, pretty girl. So beautiful. Um, just put some encouraging words in here for somebody that may be going through it, because believe it or not, man, a lot of times people are not, they suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? They be suffering in silence. I ain't suffering a damn thing in silence. Because if I'm hurting, I say, ouch. I'm going to say something. But that's just who I am. And I know that everybody else is not that way. But people are really hurting out here. What's up, handsome cousin? I love you. I love you. Um, just some encouraging words. Somebody may read it and be encouraged by. Thank you, Demetrius. I appreciate you say that. Yes, Shay. Stay encouraged. Yeah, because I'm telling you, let me tell y'all this story. I don't know if I shared it already, but anyway, I clean a building every 2 weeks. Hi, beautiful sister Crystal. I love you. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm going to call you tomorrow. I just want to share some love with you. Um, but anyway, I went in to clean, and the lady was crying. The lady I worked for, I cleaned the building, and I asked her what was the matter. I was like, "Oh my God, what's the matter?" And she was so upset that um, that Trump had made, became president. She was devastated. I'm talking about tears. She was shaken up horribly. And it made me feel so weird inside, y'all. I'm talking about I felt so weird because I was looking like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't know, it was just weird for me that she was crying like that, right? And I just told her dad, like, he owns this home care, right? He's 80 something. Now you know that man has seen a lot of things, and you're crying because Donald is this man done endured the depression, all kind of different things in life. Just probably had it rough because he said he came from, he didn't have anything, and he built it, literally got it out the mud, right? But she was so discouraged, and I was able to encourage her. And so I'm saying people be going through some things, and I'm saying we just put something nice in here for everybody. Virginia said, y'all, trust the process. There's no testimony without a test. Absolutely. We have made through all of our worst days. My pastor tells us all the time, just keep living. And that's the bottom line of it all. Seriously, be encouraged. Just be encouraged. Be around people that listen, when you're weak, be around somebody that's strong so you can, because it's energy. You understand what I'm saying? So you can pull off of that. You know what I mean? Because if you've been like me before, although I knew the word, I knew how to pray, but there was a time, I'm trying to tell you, honey, that I could not do it. And that's why I say this all the time. My tears prayed for me. I just could not do it. I just laid around and I just drank. You know what I'm saying? But I was so just out of my mind. And I knew the word, you know what I'm saying? But it took a stranger. Now, mind you, I know other people was praying from afar. I know they were. I know that because I know that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. I know that to be a fact. I'm a living witness of that. I'm a living witness of my great grandmama who's not here no more. That I am I am the product. You understand me, from her prayers, me even being delivered, me just being in my right mind. Because when I tell you that it was gone, y'all, my mind was gone when I snapped. My godmother, Mama Martin, I said, Mama, something ain't right. I don't know. I said, something ain't right, something ain't right, something ain't right. And she had tears in her eyes. And she said, I'm getting ready to call Archie, which is my biological mother. She called my mom. My mom came down there. Mama said, Tina, what's wrong? I said, I don't know, Mama. Something ain't right, though. I can't explain it. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. So we went to the hospital, and I was telling them that something wasn't right. I said, just something, I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. I didn't want them to shut the door. I was tripping out that they had to shut the door. I'm talking about I was going crazy, right? And then as I was sitting there, the doctor came in. I was talking. I was irritable. Everything they were saying was dumb. It seemed like they kept asking me the same question. I was a mess. So anyway, he ended up giving me a prescription. They wanted to give me a shot. I said, "No, I'm cool." And it seemed like on my way back home with my mother, it was like a piece or something. It's like a cold piece just came all over me, and I just had like just some peace. So I went over to my little sister Lavelle's house, and I just laid around, and I couldn't go to sleep. I just was up for 3 days straight. I couldn't go to sleep if I tried. So my biological dad told her that my brain was in shock, and he was telling her different herbs and things like that to give me, and took a bath with Epsom salt and some other stuff, and I did that. And I'm gonna tell y'all what snapped me out of it. It was on the news. A little boy that was 7 years old that killed his cousin that was 8 years old with a gun. And I got so angry about that. I remember just tears rolling down my face, and I went into prayer for that baby. And that snapped me out of what I was going through. It snapped me up out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned about myself. That I would go hard in the paint for everybody else, but when it was time for me to go hard for Tina, I just seemed like I couldn't do it. So where I'm at now at 55, I go hard for me now. But I'm just now getting there, though. I'm saying last year, out of all the years, but I go hard, hard, hard for you. Hi, cousin. And um, now what's getting ready to happen, Demetrius? I don't know you, but I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna holler at you a little later, because at this point you on here talking about I'm single. This not. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. Thank you for the compliment, but that's not what I'm doing right now, babe. Okay, and I'm saying that with all due respect. But anyway, um, that's where I'm at today. But that's what happened. That snapped me up out of that. My mind came back, because I'm telling you I was gone. And it was somebody that I had dated and I was in love with, and he had got charged with raping uh, somebody that I lived with. And my baby brother came down, and he came and was with me. And when I say I got two brothers, my brother Jesse, and then I have a baby brother Jazz. But my baby brother Jazz came down to check on me, and I was just devastated. And I don't know what that did, but it's among everything else I was going through in life. I believe it just snapped. My mind snapped. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? With all the other stuff that I had been through. But I'm telling you, when that came on, and I realized then that was a pattern for me, that I would go the extra mile for everybody else, but wouldn't go that hard for myself. And I don't know if it's felt like, because I'm going to be all right, because that's how I've always felt like, I'm going to be cool, you know what I'm saying? But I was always there for everybody else. But for real, I wasn't cool. You know, I was suppressing a lot of things. And Sister Crystal said, when I said my tears prayed for me, yes, Sister Crystal, that's for real. When I couldn't open up my mouth and pray for myself, honey, my tears, I'm telling you, and that's the truth. I don't care what nobody say, honey. My tears prayed for me. And I mean that. When I say heard my cry, I'm telling you what I know. Because, and it wasn't that I didn't know. I done evangelized. I was speaking all over the city of Dayton. I had, you know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing the word. So I know what to do. I had the tools, and I had the faith. I just was broken. My spirit was broken to the core. And I went to Bishop Chambers, and my tire was all messed up on my car. It was just so much going on. And I'm gonna tell you something that he said to me that I share with everybody and to whoever I run into. He said that first off, he said, let me get your tire together for you. Because when a lot of things are going on physically, you can't focus on anything spiritually. And now see how simple that is. Ain't that the truth? It's hard when you got bills that, or whatever's going on in your life. It can be hard to pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody go through that, but I'm saying that's what he said. So let's first off, let's get the tire together. And do you have any money in your pocket? What do you need? It's because I want to help you. I want to help you right now physically. And then we'll go in the office, and then we'll talk spiritually. And that's exactly what happened. And I have never forgotten that. And that goes back to saying what I told you Pastor Mitchell had told me. That the answer to somebody's Prayer could be in your pocket or your purse. You see what I'm saying? You know that scripture to say, if a man say I'm hungry and you give him, or if somebody say they naked or they need a coat and you give them a cloak. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we don't really be knowing what people going through mentally. We don't know. It's a I had shared with a friend of mine that I didn't want to go out of town with some more peers of ours because I don't mind being around you if you drink it as long as you cool. Cause it don't make me want to drink, you feel me? But as long as you cool, like I don't like being called bitches, and I've never played like that. And y'all, if y'all know my testimony, I've been in the streets, all different states in the streets, and I have never played like that. Now, some women say it as a word of endearment. Okay, that's fine. That's you. I don't. That's your life. I'm talking about for me. And so I don't play like that. But this particular person, when they do get drunk, that's what they want to call you. And I don't play them kind of game. So for us to still be cool, then I don't need to be going nowhere with nobody for no days. And they keep calling me bitch every time they get drunk. It's going to be a problem. Because that's disrespectful, especially if I don't express that I don't talk like that. I would never say that to you. And if I do say it to you, it mean I mean it. You see what I'm saying? Go get away. So that's how, I don't know. But I don't care anymore about all of that. And the reason why I brought that up is creating boundaries. I'm moving back to that for myself. I don't have to be around none of that. What I'm gonna do, be uncomfortable to make you comfortable. And then if you can't take, if I'm supposed to be your friend and I'm sharing with you that I don't like you saying that and you say it anyway, see, that's disrespectful and I don't really think you my friend. I don't even think you know what that means. But I'm not dealing with, I don't have to deal with nothing like that. Mm-mm. Do you ever just think back of stuff that we done dealt with that we literally didn't have to do? Don't even get me started. Lord have mercy, because when I think about some of the people I used to go with, it's like, what? It ain't that much crack or nothing in the world, girl. And I was not high. Let me make something clear. When I tell my testimony, I know it may seem like that I did. I mean, I on and off since I was 16. So I'm first to tell you that I had a love hate relationship with crack cocaine and alcoholism. Alcoholism was my first love as far as drugs is concerned. So when I caught my case, I got a call. It's called treatment in lieu of conviction because I got caught selling heroin, cocaine, crack. They called money, syringes, they all this other kind of stuff. So they gave me a treatment in lieu of conviction, meaning if I went to treatment, then they would erase my felonies because I was looking at 10 years, about 10 to 12 years, because they had caught me with, the amount of dope that I had. I had just got on, and I was dressed getting ready to go out, and one of the Ohio players, Satch, had died. And this lady came and got on with a nice piece of dope. And I just didn't pay no attention because she used somebody I knew name. And I usually didn't do it, but I was high. And I had been drinking at the time. But I'm sure, though. I'm getting ready to go out. So I didn't break it off, though. And I went on ahead and I gave it to her. She went out the door. And next thing I know, I seen the task force coming. But I'm so high. I'm thinking they getting ready to bust a bootleg joint. As though I had license to sell dope. But they couldn't even get in the door. I had so much time to get rid of the dope, y'all, and I couldn't even do it. I was just stuck sitting there looking crazy. But it wasn't meant. It wasn't meant. It was really meant for me to catch that case to be able to. That's when I first learned about therapy. Because when I caught the case, I had to do, like I said, it's called treatment in lieu of conviction. So I went and, so I did it first. I went here called SKITS. It was at the VA here in Dayton, Ohio. And on my way of getting off of papers, I relapsed. And my PO was a Christian lady. And she said, Tina, well, she had told me prior, she said, if you get another dirty, you're gonna have to go to rehab or you're gonna go to Marysville Penitentiary. So I caught dirty urine twice. So she said, well, I don't want to send you to Marysville. I'm going to send you to this place up in Cincinnati. And I didn't want to go. And she said it was kids up in there. And I'm like, I don't want to go to that. I don't want to be around no damn kids somewhere talking about a rehab. What kind of... I didn't want to go. So I told her, send me to Marysville. She didn't do it. So I'm so mad. I'm so angry. So when I get there, it was a blessing. So it was a poem that I wrote. Well, it wasn't a poem, but this is... I want to share this with y'all. So I said, it was during our graduation. I said, when I graduated from there, I had to be there 100 and some days. Yeah, no, I think I was there 4 months, something like that. Anyway, um, I said, I am tired of you using me. I said, I was forced into prostitution by you. Um, I said, when I'm trying to leave you alone, I think about you. When I leave you alone for a while, yet you grasp me back into your grips again. And I went and on and on and on, and they thought I was talking about a man. The whole time I was talking about crack cocaine. And when I shared with them how it had raped me and how it had stolen my childhood, they thought that I was talking about a man. But that was the journey that I had been on and off with my addiction. On and off. I'll get clean 4 or 5 years or 4 years and go back, or then I get clean again, and then I go back, and I'll be evangelizing, and then I'll go back, and then, you know what I'm saying? It was just like I'm saying, it was always a back and forth and back and forth. But so this time when I stopped, I knew that it was a wrap. When my brother went to penitentiary, once again, I started that rocking shit. You know what I'm saying? I just would be rocking. But this time my mind wasn't gone. I just was in a very low place in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like something had sucked the soul up out of me or something. It wasn't nothing I can do, and I ain't never felt that way. I felt hopeless because I was so always if he was ever in anything, Big Sis was coming, and I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do anything but pray. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that my tears did it for me, because I was so mad. I was mad at him. I was mad at, why did this happen? I was mad at the guy. Why did you put your hands on my brother? He don't bother no motherfucker. Why would you do that? Like, and oh shit, I was going crazy. It was horrible. Once again, I was in a very low place. But this is when I realized something. That when I was in that place right there, nobody really came to the rescue like I was always dun 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 for everybody else. Now I was angry at the time, but now I realize they wasn't supposed to be there. See, I was kept so that I could be dealt with alone with the Most High God. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't give no glory to nobody else but him and him alone. That's no lie. Because when I tell you that a whole stranger came and did what they did, now listen, the blessing came from people my childhood. Shout out to Sheila. I always say that to Sheila. Sheila came down, Mama Hubbard, Erica Hubbard. These are people that I can remember, because I know it's probably some more people that did. My brother's close friends, Leah Pastel, Tasha passed on, God rest her soul. They came because they know how me and my brother, how close I was. Everybody know how I am about him. But Sheila, I hadn't seen. Sheila Johnson, I hadn't seen since we was at Rolfe. And that's 8th grade, 14 years old. And she came down and, what do you need? And handed me some money. I'll never forget that as long as I live. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean about being solid. I didn't have to see her all the time. That's somebody that that I don't talk to every day, but if she find out somebody need a cleaning job, she always say, I got so many of my childhood friends that's been so supportive with me on my journey, man. Y'all don't even have a clue. But it was not the people that I thought would be there. They weren't. But that's okay, because I'm not mad. It went the way it was supposed to go, and I'm all right with that. I'm telling you, I'm okay with that today. But I wasn't then. I'm not getting ready to lie. I was not. But like they said on here, just be encouraged, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Look at my life, and I'm telling you. You said, "Woo, child, Virginia," about thinking about some of the people you done been with. Like, what was you thinking, girl? Because it just ain't that amount of drugs or drinking in the world, and then to even allow some of the stuff, it's mind blowing to me, baby. But my mind right now. You understand me? Ah, yes, sir. Okay, I don't know what this person is saying. Okay, so I don't know how I can. Anyway, but yes, when you deal with stuff you don't have to. Yes, your self-worth. I talk about that all the time. I ain't gonna go through it again, but our self-worth. And that's what it is. I don't care who nobody is. And just like I said when I was on my live with Tracy, and I said, it's funny to me when people want to have your name or whatever in their mouth, or if you was on drugs and all the things you may have done while you was on, while I'm talking about for me, while you on drugs or things you just put up with. But then you got some people that been through worse than they were sober. They made real crazy decisions sober. So you tell me who was worse. If you made a conscious decision to keep going through the same shit, which is insanity, doing the same thing, expecting different results, and you didn't have no controlled substance in your body, you was just, you mentally, something wrong with you for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how your mouth be on somebody when you need to be real still, be real humble, and shut up. Especially older women always got their mouth on what young girls doing as though they forgot. See, I used to tell my grandmother that all the time. Grandmother, don't do that to me. Please, God, don't do that to me. When I know. You know what I'm saying? I'll remember. So don't do me like that. Because you done made a gang of mistakes. So don't do that. Don't do that. Shit. Nobody told me the road was going to be easy, but one thing I do know, God didn't bring me this far to leave me. Shit. Hold on, y'all. What happened? Okay. I didn't let go of God's unchanging hand. Honey, you better say that. And I'm going to say this. I did. My story is, I ran so many times, and I knew. That's why I shared earlier before you got on here, Terry. I knew the word. And I'm talking about know it. You know what I'm saying? Knew it. I had enough word in me to know what to do to bring me up out of certain things, right? And I chose not to. I went back. The scriptures say when you go back, it's like a dog eating his own vomit. Because you already know what it is. I already knew what it was, and I still went back. Because I really wasn't never for really delivered, nor was I healed. Not for real. The surface was. You understand? I don't know if people understand what I say. We know the right thing to say, because especially if you in that circle, you've been in that in the church environment, you know the words to say. You know how they won't do it. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good, and you know the scripture, and you know how to say. But for real, you really broke down for real. Yeah, that was me. A dressed up trash can. Get dressed apart, talked apart. Honey, the mask. Come through, Virginia. The mask. Was good at it. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in the streets, I was a great manipulator. You know what I'm saying? Hiding and getting high. Niggas didn't know I'm this and that. I'm dressed up, popping, locking. Couldn't wait to go home and get high. You know what I'm saying? Fooling yourself, baby, because when you can't lie to you, that's for sure. You know what I mean? So I just say, if you are now, I don't know who watching or who may watch. If you're going through any addiction, it could be food, it could be you don't like to be alone, it could be cigarettes. You eat now, knowing you're supposed to have it. You understand me? It could be anything. And my thing is, if it's not good for you, get away from it. And you can do it. I did. I did. It took me a minute. It took me a minute, but I did. Let me tell you, my second marriage took, listen, I don't know if you ever been hit in your stomach. I've seen it. I got hit in my rib one time, and I was like, God, listen, let me tell you something. That's why I love boxing. But baby, when I say you got to train to be prepared to take them kind of hits, baby, when I say, because I wouldn't stop, I kept coming at him. He kept saying, stop, star, stop, star, stop, star. And I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. And he said, boom. And I said, oh, shit. And I'm talking about it. Listen, it put me on my knee, baby. Right? Honey, listen. I'm trying to tell you, listen. That's what my second marriage did for me. It took, and that's what I'm talking about. And I'll be looking back over the dumbest shit like, what? Who were you? I literally remember my mother saying that to me. Like, where is my child at? She couldn't believe it. Oh, shit. It was a many time I told my mother, I don't know. I don't know why I never went, like, ballistically crazy on dude. That I was capable of doing, like, really, really, because I've done some really, really, really crazy things to people. Like men and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. That's so crazy that I was just saying that somebody hit me in my ribs and he just popped on here. That shit is crazy. Oh my God, but that I just kept coming. I literally just got finished saying that. I said I kept coming. He said stop, 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 and he hit me in my rib, and I had never been hit in my rib before. But he had to do that because I was so off the chain. Taking accountability of your wrong, that's the beginning of healing. Absolutely. And that's exactly because see, let me say this. When you've been hurt by, see, I was dealing with rejection before I even got in a relationship. I was dealing with rejection with my biological dad. Although I had great step up fathers, it never took the place of my dad. So the spirit of rejection was already there. You see? So when I got into a relationship, that was a baggage that I took into a relationship. And so therefore I carried that baggage. I carried the baggage of being molested. I carried the baggage of being raped. All this was before I was even 18. See what I'm saying? So now, and then mind you, I'm 16, and then that's when I get with the sadistic lunatic that used to tie me up, beat me with his stitching cord, and introduced me to drugs and taught me the game. Though, see, I'll never listen. This is what I mean by, like, when I had my women's and men's empowerment, and the thing was, how do you turning your pain into purpose? How did you turn your pain into purpose? See, all that pain that I endured now is my purpose because I'm able to share what I've been through, and it has helped so many people because I'm very transparent. I don't give a flying fuck about what nobody think about Tina Marie Keith, and that's on everything that I love. Like, I don't care. Never have. I've always done what I wanted to do. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was sneaking and geeking, I did want nobody to know because I had some type of shame about that. But I mean, I don't have no shame about telling my testimony on what I've been through. You see what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Because that wasn't my fault that I got molested, and it really wasn't my fault to a certain extent for no man to put his hands on me the way that Drew did. That was something that was so horrific. But Again, what did I learn from Drew? So I learned how to survive these streets. Because after him, it really wasn't nothing. What? I done already been with somebody crazy, which uh, I I I wasn't wrapped tight either. So let's be clear. So it's either he created a monster, or like my friend said, it was already in you, and he brought out the monster. You know what I'm trying to say? But he was a narcissist. He was sadistic. He was a control. He was just awful. He was awful. But I learned so much from him. So if that makes sense, then I actually was dating throughout my life. I done dated the same guy but different faces. So no, I didn't get with every person I got with was not domestic. It wasn't. I was though. I could be. Know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So when somebody see me dancing or somebody see me happy, man, y'all don't know. That's oh, don't nobody know, man, that where I'm at right now in my life is I can't explain it. Especially after my brother went to jail. I just didn't I had to get it together. He said it too. He said, please, we all we got. And I had to really get myself together because I was gone, y'all. I'm telling you, I was gone. And it wasn't nothing I can do because I was so used to being there, to be that pillow for him. And it wasn't shit I can do. And then he got to go to penitentiary. When they said he might get 25 to life, I just passed out in the lawyer's office like this shit here. But I knew that I was going to get him a lawyer. And I knew it was going to work out. And it did. You know what I mean? And now I'm out here doing, and so when he come home, I'm in a position to be able to help. You know what I'm saying? I got a company where he can work. So everything. That's what I'm saying. I hate that he's in there. I hate that he did. I hate that somebody else lost their life. I hate everything about it. I hate that my brother's name is associated with some shit like that. See, with me, it wouldn't have been, nobody would have been shocked that if I had done that, because that has been my nature. That is not my brother though. I'm not gonna say it wasn't any. I'm saying he just is a guy that didn't bother nobody. Don't nobody just don't like him. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers don't like me. I don't give a damn about none of that either. But I'm just saying nobody dislikes him. He is a person that just don't bother nobody. So when that happened, it was just horrible for me. But I'm telling you, be encouraged. As you said, you humbled yourself because you acknowledged what you were doing was not your purpose. Now look at you. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you so much, Terry. And Terry, I want to say this. Thank you for you have been encouraging me since we have been Facebook friends. And I don't think I watch all that. I keep a mental note of all of that. I'm not lying. And speaking of mental, because of all the trauma that I've been through, my memory is, and they just told me that I have adult attention well, how do you say it? ADHD. But it makes sense because I lose everything. I lost everything. And it makes sense now, but I wasn't diagnosed as a kid. And I mean, I excelled in school, but now it makes sense on why I used to lose stuff and just everything and how my life be. You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense on what I've been through. And then along with post-traumatic stress disorder, from all the trauma that I've been through. But I'm saying be encouraged. And like I said, if y'all can listen to my testimony and see me now, I don't know how many of y'all, maybe some of y'all just joining me, but if y'all see me and y'all see me dancing, y'all see me doing these skits off the top of my head, every skit we've done has been a vision of mine. And I'll share with the cast what I want and they execute it. And it just started with one skit, and now it's plays and a movie coming out, and my book will be out. Virginia is editing my book. So everything is just everything that I've ever wanted to do in life. That's what I'm doing now. So be encouraged. I'm telling you, please be encouraged. If you got a child going through something right now, I gave my parents, my grandma, my whole family hell. They didn't know. My grandmother had 3 insurance policies on me. She just didn't think I was gonna make it. I know she didn't. They didn't think I was gonna make it till I was 18. Robin, I love you, cousin. I'm glad. Yes, and you are very encouraging. You are very encouraging and inspiring to me. I have always told you that you are class act. You have always been a lady at all times. I've never seen you no other way. And I mean that. I've never seen you no other way. I've seen you get upset, but just just I've never seen you out of pocket ever, like never. And you've had reasons to, Lord have mercy. When that's your testimony, I'll let you tell it. But good God, Robin, baby, yeah. And you stood firm, honey. We've prayed together, we've cried together, But I told you what I saw. You love the skits. I'm so glad you do, girl. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. And you know that's why I get to have a blessed day on purpose, cousin. Yes, that touched me so. I've been using it ever since, and now my cousins and them use it, and everybody really. A lot of people now, with purpose. I had that on my voicemail, and a lady, a bill collector, said she loved it so much because for real, it's a choice. You can choose to be miserable or you can choose to be happy. It's up to you. And I choose to be happy. I choose now. I think before I speak now, right? I choose my battles. I don't have to always operate in flight stage because I'm safe. But for so long, I was not safe. For so long, I was in danger. For so long, I was with people that was trying to hurt me and did hurt me. But not today. See, I'm safe now. I'm safe. And it's only thing I'm working on now is not being so hard on myself. You know. And I'm glad you love the skits. But yes, Robin, you are you are a virtuous woman. If there was ever somebody in real life that was a virtuous woman of God, you are her. And I mean that not because you're my cousin or that I know you. I'm just saying the example that you set, the way that you articulate yourself. I mean, all of those things. You're a beautiful soul of a person, and I love you so much. Hi! Look at Juanita. He said, I absolutely love this woman. I've only been blessed from, and you as well. And honey, it's reciprocated because I feel the same exact way. I love you so much, Juanita, and you know that. I tell the world that, and I don't play about what I say, Juanita. I say I don't play about my Juanita. I say my Juanita. I don't. I learned. Yes, girl, Robin, we got to dance together next time you up here. I learned not to let people dictate my mood, and once that happened, boundaries I had to learn, and most of all, I had to. I love you, Terry. Wait a minute. See, I had to love Terry, not losing myself anymore to people. I lost myself, and I'm not doing that anymore. See, that's what I'm saying. I had lost myself trying to build another motherfucker up. I ain't on that, no, girl. Don't get me started on that. No, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with no jealous, insecure, brokey, none of that. I'm not even used to that. And I allow myself to go through that weak shit. I'm not doing that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm telling you, and I don't deserve that. I got too much to give. I am a loving and I'm solid. I can't stress that enough. What you gonna listen? I told a nigga, if you cheat, listen. First off, if that's you gotta love a woman that wear wigs and all that. I got hair, okay, but I've always had braids. Anybody that know me can tell you the braids. I was wearing braids in high school when it wasn't even that popular. So I've always had weave and all of that. But I also wore my hair too. But what I'm saying is, you don't even know what you're gonna get when you come in the house with me. You know what I'm saying? I have on all kind of different outfits, different blind. I'll be whatever it is you want me to be. You see, I do skits. I can be whatever it is that you want to do. I know how to cook. I'm fun. I'm spiritual. Listen, what's happening? And if that's not enough for you, and I'm a go-getter, I'm a hustler, I'm an entrepreneur. What? We gonna build. We gonna do this together. I'm not bougie. Mothers love me. Families love me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma love you. I know how to serve you. And you cheat and you want to go what? What? Bye. Yeah, no. And you know why? Because when the red flags came, I would change them another color. When it was red. You understand? A friend of mine told me one time, she said, sis, when God would shut the door, I would go through the basement to get in. After God done shut the door, like, after he done showed you, like, no, that's not we. She said, I would go through the basement to get in. See, that's facts. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm telling you, I have. Show me who you are, and yet, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're going to be all right. I guess in my mind, you thinking, I guess the more I love you, the better off you're going to be better. No, you're not going to be better. Narcissists don't care about all that. They only care about you giving them all that you got and drain you to... What did you say? Wait a minute. You said they drain you to destroy you so they can feel better about themselves, which is very demonic. Absolutely. A narcissist is a very sick person. And it is a spirit, for sure. But again, Terry, I hold myself responsible because I have common sense. Now, again, like I said, my self-worth was low because when it's all you know, it's all you know. I had a childhood friend that told me, I asked her, was her and a guy still together? And she said to me, and we were young. I think we were like 18. She said, no, we're not together no more. And I said, why? She said, because he called me a bitch. Now, that blew me away. I said, so you don't mess with him no more? She was like, no, why would I ever mess with somebody that called me a bitch? Listen to me. And I've been knowing this particular friend since I was 9 years old. She was very, very serious about that. It blew me away because I'm thinking, that hurt your feelings because he called you a bitch? She understood self-worth then. But remember I was sharing with y'all before, I said about learned behavior. See, when you've been around where you've heard this throughout your life, and it's learned behavior that, you got women that can talk back, but it still was said, and then the next day everything is everything. So it was learned behavior. So my therapist said to me, well, Tina, that's all you knew. That's all you know. And it started making a little more sense to me. But it was never okay for me to deal with somebody put their damn hands on me the first time. Not alone me keep going back to them again and again. And then what I told you with the tie me up, beat me with the extension cord, I went back to him. Why would I go back to something like that? See what I'm saying? So I hold myself very responsible for a lot of things, because life is about choices that we make, and I made wrong choices. But that's why I'm saying today that I had to show myself some grace. I had to show myself some grace. You know what I'm saying? Because I was sick too, and so now I'm healing. I am healing each day, and I'm learning each day it's okay to love Tina Marie Keith. It's okay. A psychiatrist asked me, what is it that everybody else, what is it about Tina that Tina don't love, but everybody else love? And I said, oh, I love myself. She said, no, you don't. I said, oh, yes, I do. She said, well, people that love themselves don't use drugs. People that love themselves don't allow themselves to keep going back to horrific situations that you've been through, that you keep putting yourself through. You said, Terry, everything you went through was for a reason to bring you back to yourself. Thank God. Because everybody don't get a chance like that. Some people lost their soul in their life. Terry, it's a lot of women that are dead and gone. from due to domestic violence. Men too, but yes, yes, I'm blessed, girl. He put a radio in some bath water. Girl, I might have to jump out of a 3-story floor butt naked. I'm here for real for a reason. That's why I'm not about to allow nobody nothing. Not my mama, my brother, who I love more than life, damn near. But honey, I got boundaries for Jesse Keith today. Nobody. I'm not doing that no more. That's over. No. I'm not doing that no more. And keep giving yourself grace. Yes, yes. I had to learn that. It's important to be kind to yourself. And it is. Yes, Terry. So that's just one story. You know what I'm saying? But in my book, it's so many that when I read the book, I told Virginia, I said, it's so tiny. Because it was like, it was so compacted. So I took it back and we added some more things in there. But do you know if I wrote 50 books, it still would not be out of all I've been through? You know what I'm saying? I, I've been through so much before the age of 18 that some people ain't never been through in their whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. So I'm very grateful. I'm just, yes, I'm blessed and highly favored. That's my song, cuz. Yes, I am blessed and highly favored, called out for his purpose. I am. And I don't be caring about nothing. Nobody got to say, oh, you tell too much on Facebook. This is my page. You don't have to stop here. You can keep it moving. What are you talking about? Shit. Yeah, the book is it's the movie, and then I don't know. Well, some people that went on here, he gave me just a title, "Surviving the Streets of Dayton, Ohio." I don't have no idea what I'm about to do with that, but it was given to me, and that's how everything is given to me, just like that. And then once I get it, then I build on it. I'll start getting downloaded in my spirit. What else to do? What else to do? What else to do? What else to do? You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, I'm ready. Whatever it is. But one thing I do know is that forgiveness is for you. It's for me. It's not so much for somebody else. I don't mind telling somebody I'm sorry today. I don't. I am sorry. If it's anybody even on here that I can't see, but you may be looking. If I've ever offended you, I'm sorry. And I mean that. If we could talk or whatever, I'm not I just don't have time for that. I don't want to leave here with nothing in me not right. I just don't. I want to leave here leaving the world a better place. Because God knows I done did a lot of damage. I have to others. Um, that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? But I've mended my, I've went and asked people that I could remember. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of things I don't remember. A lot of people I don't remember. Even though they call me Tina Keith, when they say Tina Keith in one sentence, like not hey, Tina, last name Keith, when they call me Tina Keith, that's somebody that's been knowing me for a long, long time. Because they have never called me and my brother like just Jesse or Tina. It's always been, Tina Keith. It's always been like that. So when they say that, I've been knowing them people for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I just wanted y'all to know that. So let's recap on what I said. Forgiveness, love yourself, be encouraged. You can look on here where there was some encouraging words for everybody. Remember, get your non-perishable items, stack up on that. Your rice, your beans, whatever. Your non-perishable items, stack up on your water. Just things we need to do. Forgive yourself, love yourself. Don't lose yourself like Terry said. I've done it. Don't lose yourself trying to build somebody up, because you will. You can. It's possible. You can lose yourself. You'll lose yourself, man. I did. And that's why I said I protect my peace at all. I'm not getting ready to do it. Forgive. Yes, forgive. You know what I mean? If you owe somebody, please pay them people. Or talk to them and tell them, make arrangements on, just don't not pay people. Just go talk to them and tell them, listen, I'm having a hard time, but this is what I have. Can I work it out? That's important. Communicate. I had a friend of mine that say the lack of communication leads to misinterpretation. See what I'm saying? So communicate. If you can, just communicate. That don't mean you gotta be best friends, but at least I know what's going on. I got a childhood friend that I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm not gonna lose no sleep. But did it hurt my feelings? Yes, because I don't know what happened. But I have to move forward and respect a person's decision. But I know that I ain't purposely did nothing to nobody. Not purposely. Not now, today. And we ain't talking about the past. So I done did a lot of shit on purpose and meant what I did. Now, though, no, I have not. I can sit here with a clear conscience and say I have not done anything on purpose to hurt anybody that I love or care about. No, I have not. No, I have not. And if I'm unaware of something and you tell me about it, I right my wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Stock up on your favorite supplies. Yes, but you, like today, I think I got in my Amazon thing. I got it's like it's, I don't know if it's a generator, but it has all these different plugs that you know what I'm saying. It'll last you for like 28 days once you charge it. Um, it'll your refrigerator, your stove, your phone, whatever. So I got that in my cart. Hi, Sadie, and I'm buying that. So it's just about being prepared. You know what I'm saying? You rather get caught with something than without it, and that came from the streets. But we used to be talking about a pistol though. Like I'd rather get caught with it than without it, and that's for real. Cause baby, you don't want to get in it. You don't want to be in the streets and get caught without it, cause that could end you. You know what I'm saying? So, but women and men, because there are men, we don't talk about that. There are men that get abused too, verbally and all of that. I know, we don't talk about it a lot, but it happens. It really does. There's some really good dudes out here. And for the life of me, I don't know why the dating scene is so crazy. It's not like I'm out here, but it's really weird. So I'm really comfortable. And I know that whoever come into my life, that he's gonna fit on in, because he's not gonna come in and try to tell me, like, oh, you about to do another skit, or who was that and who was he. See, all that, I dealt with that in my second marriage. I'm not never going through none of that no more in life. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst. Being with somebody insecure, God, oh my God, I don't even want to think about it, child. That's why I be trying to tell you. But love on yourself. Love yourself. If don't nobody tell you that they love you, I love you. You can inbox me. We can talk. As long as you come correct. If you're a weirdo, I'm going to let you know that. And I'm going to tell you be blessed and have a blessed day on purpose. And I'm going to block you. And I'm telling you that up front. So I ain't on no weird shit. Don't come playing. But if you really want to talk and you want to be encouraged sometime, please, unless we can talk. Because I love people. I really, really do. So I'm going to get on off of here, and I love y'all. And like I said, if y'all think of something once y'all look at the live and y'all think of something y'all want to talk about, we'll pick it up tomorrow night and we'll do that. Thank you for everybody that has spoken. Terry, Robin, Virginia. I love y'all. Let me make sure I'm not leaving nobody out there saying something. Terry. I know Virginia. Hi, Shirley. Oh, I love you, friend. Juanita spoke. I love you, Juanita. Hi, Sister Sophia. So I think that's everybody that spoke, that said something. Thank you. And so I hope that y'all go and look and read what Terry and Virginia and all them said. They left encouraging words. Robin, they left some very encouraging. Juanita, And just hold on to that, you know what I'm saying? And get with somebody. If you don't have it, get with somebody that does. You know what I mean? Let your circle be people that are going to empower you. You know what I mean? That's going to tell you the real, not what you want to hear, but going to tell you what you need to know. That's what you need. That's what I said about being solid. Because when you solid, that's what that is. You don't know friends. A lot of my childhood friends are passing. Y'all, that's why I'm saying tell people you love them. You know what I'm saying? Or just make it right with whatever or whoever. See, I don't have no ill, not even my ex-husband. Even the guy that used to tie me up and beat me with extension cord. I don't have no ill feelings toward them. I don't, even the guy that molested me, I have no, the niggas that raped me, and I say more than one man have raped me. I don't have no bad feelings toward no one. I can say that today. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I set myself free from it. I had to let it go, man. I didn't even know I was holding on to it. You know what I mean? But affirmations, reading your word, studying, you know. Hi Raymond. Yes, just love yourself like we trying to tell you. Love yourself. Have a good night's rest. Get you some rest. Eat properly. Health as well. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Let me know what y'all want to talk about, and we'll do this every night while we all chilling. Okay? Go. Oh yeah. Make sure you go get your blood work done. Make sure you find out what's going on. Cause just because you don't feel like you had no symptoms, you can. Cause I didn't know I had high cholesterol. I feel fantastic, and I went and they said my cholesterol was high. So that's nothing to play with. So I don't even know. He told me it could be hereditary or something I'm eating, but I can't remember anything that I was that I'm eating. But I'm getting it together though. I'm not playing with it. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I thought because I had lost weight, I feel better, energy, and all of that. My blood pressure was down, only to find out I had high cholesterol. Had I not asked for it, I had to ask for the blood work though, and they did it, and that's what came out. I was vitamin D deficient, and then okay, so that was the first time. Then I'm gonna leave. So the first time I was vitamin D deficient. So I would, when I went back, they said I was taking too much vitamin D and said that was not good. They said stop whatever, you don't take any more vitamin D, Tina. It's too high. I had overdid it, and so when I went back this time, I had high cholesterol. So please, y'all, your health is wealth. I love y'all. Have a blessed night. Blessed night on purpose. Good night. Let's see here. How do I?